further ado, our head coach, Mr. BROADWAY.
Good afternoon, everybody, and Happy New Year. Means new football season, start of the new year, which always is an exciting time of year for us because that's what we live for and that's what we do, and we're definitely excited to start this season off and hopefully start it off the right way. I think we have a chance of having a good football team if we can stay healthy, which is always the case. As you go through this thing, the thing you learn over the years is two things. You got to be lucky and you got to stay healthy. And if we can stay healthy, I think we'll have a chance of having a decent football team. And, our guys have been working hard, coaches have been working hard, and we're excited to go out and play and see where we are as a football team and see what we need to do to become a good football team. I think that's why the first game is so important because you really don't know. You think you have an idea on what you do well, but sometimes you can get a false reading on your football team because as our offense prepares for our defense, they know what we're going to do. They know what you want. They know each other's calls. They know the plays and so forth and so on. And they know how different things are being played. So the play is a little bit different. So when we get to playing opponents, everything changes. So I'm anxious to see where we are, what we need to work on. I feel like, though, that we can be outstanding offensively. If we can stay healthy, we have a chance of probably having our best offensive team since we've been here because we have so many different places that we feel like we can make plays from, whether it's Brandon making one up front or one of our receivers or running backs or tight ends. We feel like we're in pretty good shape depth-wise at some positions now. So, if we stay healthy, we should be okay. But I feel like going into the season that we should have a chance of being pretty explosive offensively. I think the quarterback's the key to the success of that football team. He's a deceptive runner. He's really good, make good decisions, and he throws the ball well. But we've got to take away the run from him and make him throw the ball. And we've got to play an upfield game with him. We can't play sideline to sideline with him. We got to contain them and put them in a box and play a north-south game and make them get downhill and just stretching our defense. But GARDNER-WEBB's a good football team. I didn't realize they were this good when we scheduled them. I thought, that we'll have an easy opener. But this is probably one of our most challenging openers we've had since we've been here. But it's a challenge we look forward to. It's an opportunity for us to go out and play hopefully play well our first game. We lost a few linemen. Everybody else is back. The secondary is back. The linebackers are back. We lost some guys up front, and we think that's where it starts up front. But we have some good players up front. We have Ken Melton over here with us now. Been in our program for 4 years and has done an outstanding job. And we have some good young talent. They just don't have the experience that we've had in the past, and hopefully they can play well. But we should be okay. If we stay healthy, we should be okay. But that's the key for any football team, As you guys could see, we were an outstanding football team last year till we lost our quarterback and started losing some players. And then once that, everything changes. So we're at that point again where we just got to stay healthy. If we stay healthy, we're okay. Offensively, you can be up and down. You can score 40 points one week and 7 points the next, because that's how offensive football games are played these days. But if you're good defensively, you have a chance every week. I'm not sure if we're where we need to be right now because of injuries and so forth, but I think we'll have a chance of having a pretty good defensive football team if we can continue to teach well and guys stand there and play the way we teach them to play. We have a pretty good defense. We've thought around here for a long time that Cartwright's a heck of a player. We go from all-world to all-conference type performance, and there'll be a big difference. But we can win with this guy playing because this kid knows how to play the game. He plays with passion. He plays full speed, and he's an outstanding running back. And if he stays healthy, he probably will be the all-conference running back at the end of the year because he's that talented. Now, he's not all-world as Tariq is, but he's a different type runner, which gives us a different type of tag. But we're looking forward to seeing how he plays this year. He's done well. He's had a good camp. He's thrown the ball well, made some good decisions, understanding what we're trying to do offensively. He's really grown up. He physically, I think he's added a few pounds, gotten a little bit stronger. I like to see him make more plays with his feet. But I think as far as knowing the game, getting the ball in the right spot, getting the ball out of his hand, his timing is better. So Lamar's going to be outstanding eventually. I thought he was on pace last year. When he got hurt the previous 4 games before his injury, he was completing 70% of his passes. I mean, he was playing really well, and he was playing at a level that we hadn't seen around here since I've been here. Completing 7% of your passes and being outstanding. And it really, set us back a little bit when you lose somebody that's that hot at that time. It was developing like he was coming along at that time. They take a couple steps back, but he's taken. He started where he's ended last season, and hopefully he can continue to grow as a football player and as a leader.